And we're on.
You didn't point.
Which way did he point?
Where are we going?
He pointed down to the
pointed
table.
that way.
Everywhere.
And it's
Every which way.
So we're on right now.
We
Right now?
are on right now.
At this time.
Yes, right now at this time.
At any other time are we on? But at this time we're on.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I
Well,
found a paper cut.
well, welcome to As the Rotor Turns.
Oh, I'm still using it.
Well, I was just trying to let people see you.
Oh,
Got it.
hi, everybody. We're live right now. Jason pointed.
Yeah. Well,
At the table.
Yeah.
Hey.
So,
Disney point, get out.
so welcome to As the Rotor Turns.
Welcome.
Yeah, this is my opinion. Me, Carlos. Not the opinion of the Wrestling Company one. Not the opinion of Mr. Dr. Benjamin Abo. You should watch the show right now.
What show is that? What
Kings
show
of
is it?
Pains
All right.
on the History Channel.
Both of them?
Non-official sponsor of the Wrestling Company one, but officially not. Officially, yes. 60% of the time, all the time. And
Right.
it's not the opinion anybody gives the Wrestling Company one at home. Not the opinion of anybody that employs the Wrestling Company one.
Not even close.
Not even close. And it's my opinion. And the opinion, hey baby.
Hey.
And the opinion of the hippo over there.
Yes, sir.
And hey birthday buddy.
Hi.
And Braley.
Hey,
Braley.
Braley.
You know, Braley has
What's
a
up with
birthday
that?
buddy too.
I finally
Yes.
got you.
What?
Finally got
Yes.
you on.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, Zoe's his birthday buddy.
Yeah.
Oh.
my birthday, but we're at Quinceañera.
Yeah, together. Yeah,
Well, it's gonna be
Yeah.
a couple years. She's
Yeah.
not quite there yet.
But we're
So-
planning.
yeah.
She's picking out my dress.
Yeah, Braley, the new guy. My other study. We're sharing a hotel room for a whole
Oh
week.
my gosh.
Me and the Braley.
And
And
for Trish's food.
yes, and definitely don't do anything stupid and say Dr. Benjamin Abel said you did it.
Don't do it.
Yeah, that's stupid
It is.
because he doesn't tell anybody to do it.
It doesn't.
No, so don't do anything stupid. And he was here a lot of last week.
He was.
He was. We saw him a lot.
Yes, for a competition. It's
He left
crazy.
his shoes here.
Left shoes
Inside
here.
of his feet.
In shirts. In shirts. Like, remember when he took that shirt off? I go, we're washing that shirt.
Oh yeah.
He's going to leave that here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, yeah, like, basically his whole closet will be here after a couple more visits.
Probably.
I mean, you can't really have that much more.
Yeah, I don't know
I
what
mean,
it
I feel like.
is. So, anyways, welcome to As the Rotor Turns. We haven't been on in a couple weeks.
I know.
You
Sure.
know, it's been getting busier and busier where it's even harder to fucking record live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then we're getting caught up on all these recordings. Anyways,
We have no time.
yeah, and Jason's been putting them up. It's gonna happen. Things are up. So like what's up now is like a few weeks back.
Yeah. I apologize
Yeah.
for that. You know.
Did we
Did
do the shot yet?
Oh, okay.
We did not. We ready?
It's a lot of what have yous happening and whatnot.
Whatnot.
So on
Yes.
and so forth.
Shots.
Yeah, and it's shots brought to you by the Risk
Cheers.
Company One.
Lots of
Johnny's
things.
other side.
Oh, yeah.
Those are delicious, and this was
Oh,
what?
that's like 2 in a row.
No, that's like 3.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
She is not pregnant.
Yeah,
What? You wish that
Yeah.
on me.
yeah, I know. Fucking don't say the P word around here.
That gets me 2 shots next time.
And that intro
gives you
segment
no
brought to
shot.
you by PBR, not official sponsor, officially of the Wrestling Company One.
Yes.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 1844.
It was delicious.
American beer.
Yeah,
I got
Yeah.
Kegerator today.
you did.
It's gonna have PBR all the time, every time.
Yeah. 60% of the time.
No, that's 100%. So, anyways, we got a lot of shit to
60%.
a lot of shit to go through
I
here
don't know.
today. So let's get started pretty quickly here with baby. What you got? Word of the day.
Oh, my word of the day is team.
Oh,
Team.
that's a good one. Together,
Does it-
everyone can achieve more.
Yeah.
No,
No, that's not what it means, huh?
Mm-mm.
No?
No, try again.
Oh, well, that's my guess.
Jason.
What you got, Jason?
It's when somebody requests to have an entire basketball team.
Also, no.
Okay.
You didn't even finish. So, like,
Yeah.
is it like when a couple peoples are tag teaming a chick?
Nope.
Nope.
Mm,
Buddy.
to eat ass more.
Oh. This is an
Wow.
Oh, yes.
That is a great guess, but
Well, I don't
not,
know if it's an acronym, but it
Right.
it's not, it's not
There
an
is
acronym.
no
acronym.
way that Braley was going to guess this right. So go ahead, Braley. I'll tell you what I'm going to say.
It's from Urban
Never mind.
Dictionary.
I'm not gonna. Urban Dictionary. Team.
Team.
Team. Yeah, it's always bad.
That's his
What,
word. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it's always bad.
What is it, baby?
A girl's sweet, sweet titties.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
Yeah,
great.
Their team.
Yeah,
you got very sweet teeth.
That is
Oh.
awesome.
Shots are hitting me right now. This is gonna be a good
I
show.
got,
Oh,
I got
this is the
sweet
Oh,
This is-
that little fucker.
feet.
this is El Douche. Hold on a second.
Oh, what's the hell?
Double do show.
Hey, buddy. I'm on the podcast, but go ahead and say hi to everybody.
Hey, what's going on?
He even sounds douchey over the phone. Like, dude, I called you back like 100 times.
Dude, for some reason, I guess the cell towers were off here.
Oh,
I just got servicing.
are you okay?
I guess that's a thing.
Yeah,
in
I'm
Alaska.
alive.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to tell the few thousand people watching this right now?
Or the four that are
twice
watching.
about joining the army.
Yeah. Good choices.
Make good choices.
Good choices.
Say I love you, Dad. Very right.
I don't know.
Go.
That's my favorite part of every phone call they have is when he says, "Say I love you, Dad." I don't know why. I love it so much.
He's so douchey. So, anyways,
Anyway,
good word, baby.
Well, thank you.
You picked up a good word. Today's topic is going to be about teamwork.
mhm.
Yes.
Now
So,
we're
titties,
Teamwork
Teamwork makes
sweet,
Yeah.
sweet titties, and what else?
And
What,
teamwork.
how are you going to make
If
it work?
you do good teamwork, you can see some sweet titties.
Yes.
Maybe.
cause and effects.
You know,
Right.
it's crazy how much that's like Trisha's buttons or titties. Sure is. Hey, everybody. Like,
Bada
you
bang,
touch
bada bang.
those things in the middle of the night, she'll go from snoring like a trucker to like, hey, what's good? What just happened?
That's a true story.
Yeah. True thing. Let me ask you something, birthday buddy. Do you have any type of like lip gloss or anything that's like mint? Is it like made out of peppermint or anything like
I
that?
don't.
So, you know, like, let me say something. Like, if you have some peppermint type lip gloss, you probably should not try to give somebody head before a podcast.
Oh.
Because your dick's on fire.
Hmm.
Allegedly.
I'd risk it.
No,
I
I-
mean, was it actually
we know.
or
Let's
is
see
it
what
like
happens.
lip bumping?
I feel like some people might like it.
I don't know. It's a non-official sponsor, but
I encourage it. Say,
Yeah.
hey, your breath will be
It's
better
called
when you
man
finish.
eater. I don't know.
man eater.
That makes
See?
sense.
Yes. It ain't man meat. That's for sure. So, birthday buddy, what do we have? Current events.
Oh,
we
man.
got a lot of current events.
We got lots of things going on.
Things that have happened.
We do have lots of things that have happened.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
some big things have happened. So let's go with some things coming up first,
Yes.
so that we don't forget them.
Yes.
We are going to be teaching a 2-week air medical class
Yes.
down in South Florida starting
Yes.
Monday. So if you don't see us for a little while, that's why.
That's where we're at. Me and Braley, hotel room together.
Oh yeah. And then, sorry, Robbie, but Robbie and Braley in the next week.
Yeah. Poor Robbie.
Poor Robbie.
You're staying with the head of HR for a whole week.
Bed
See,
early.
Terminated.
Good luck with that.
Bed early.
Yeah.
Terminated.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a good time.
And then right after that, we fly out and go to Echo in Austin, Texas.
Absolutely. Every-
Every
go.
Coast helicopter operation, big conference. I'm sure we'll see a lot of our friends there.
Absolutely.
I'm getting Jason a cowboy hat while we're there.
Ooh,
Yes.
can I have one?
You're gonna need like a 20-gallon
But I
hat,
want
though.
I want a cowboy hat and boots.
He's
Ooh.
gonna have
Boots
a
and
big
pants
hat.
and boots and pants and boots and pants.
Panties? You want boots and pants?
Yeah, no, well, I'm just saying that's a
Isn't even
Anyways.
yeah, never mind.
it isn't.
And then after
Proceed.
that, we'll be hosting a paramedic and EMT refresher here in Orlando,
Absolutely.
open to everyone now.
Yes.
Well,
Sign up, take it.
Take
And
it.
you know what's interesting about that thing is you're getting all these NAEMT classes. This
Yes.
is an NAEMT product.
Mm-hmm.
So you're getting 30 hours of NAEMT, and then you're getting your trauma stuff,
Mm-hmm.
your PED stuff, tactical stuff while you're there. So a lot of cool shit is going to happen. We'll be
Yes.
doing that stuff there. Yep.
Because that's all we do is cool shit here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got some cool shit coming up.
And then
And-
following that, if you do so dare, we have INDOC October 6th.
You know, we were just talking about that today.
October 6th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I need to correct that.
Update
Which is
that.
exactly what I wrote on the paper that you went off of.
No,
You're welcome.
no, that's not what I mean. But go ahead.
No, I think he was talking about the website.
Yeah.
I told the date I gave you the other day.
proceed.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Someone
It's not
drink.
my fault he doesn't listen. He's too busy looking for empty boxes.
We'll talk about that. That's coming up. Next topic.
And then our next air medical class open to everyone here in Orlando starts on Halloween
Yeah,
Or the day before.
or the day before. We're not sure yet.
yeah, it's gonna start probably the day before Halloween.
Probably the day before. We're going to do a Sunday through Friday class instead of Monday through
Saturday.
Saturday.
You know what's crazy is that this thing started in
Jokes.
my garage. Me and my best friend trying to just find excuses to hang out with each other, and we started this company, and now it's so fucking busy that it's insane.
We got to find time to work.
Gotta find time to do different shit. It's
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous, man. It's unbelievable. And now we got employees
Yeah.
such as Amanda and Braley.
It's so awesome that somebody
It's
gets
exciting.
Exciting. Yeah. Well,
I mean, anytime I'm around, it's exciting.
I
That's true.
Yeah, it's not boring.
Necessarily, put my finger on it, but yeah, go ahead.
No, don't put your finger on it.
Yeah.
Please.
Man, there's so much shit today I'm gonna talk. Braley's a big part of the topic today, by the way.
Oh man, the stories are
Good
endless.
Lord.
My stories are endless.
The
You know,
shenanigans is endless.
And
That's the only guys you know.
we've got some sad news.
You're on
We
Only
do.
Guys?
Sad news that we've got on the
It's only
thing.
fans.
Hold on, babe. This is serious though. Go ahead.
So the end of June, we had a local firefighter, Austin, out of Apopka Fire. He was crushed by some heavy equipment on the
Oh.
job,
On the job.
and he ended up succumbing to his injuries, and he passed away.
Young kid too,
He's
man.
so
25
young.
years old.
25 years old, what, like 2 years?
Wow.
2 years on the job.
Unbelievable.
So they set up a GoFundMe for him. Obviously, when it first happened, it's still active. I'm sure his family's gonna need, as much resources as they can get.
Absolutely.
uh,
So GoFundMe, and then it's /19CA8163.
Something what's crazy is during their medical class, this last class came up. We were doing the escharotomy on the cadaver and stuff like that. And somebody goes, "You've seen one of these in real life?" And I go, "As a matter of fact, I've seen it." And it was, we always talk about it. It is probably a procedure you're going to do on somebody intimately. You know what I'm saying? Because it's this young kid, Don, brings me that Dallas Beggs kid. Remember him when he got burnt up in the training fire?
Yep, I went to medical school with his wife.
And man, the craziest thing when you look at that whole thing with that guy, he was on the job like a couple months. You know what I'm saying? A couple months. 2 years. It was like, just a few months, on the job, man. Damn. But there hasn't been an inline duty death, and I was looking at it today, like on the job, actually doing the job since Dallas Begg and
Oh, really?
yeah. You've had a couple people have a
Okay.
heart attack here and there, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But doing the job, this kid died. They were doing shit.
Do you know the story behind it? Like I know there was some sand bucket that fell on him or something, but I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I do
Behind it.
know the story, but we're gonna stay
Okay.
vague on it. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Did you see the picture of the father and the son there? The dad looked just so proud. when
Yeah,
they were
with his
alive.
son.
Yeah, yeah, standing side by side. Yeah, it was great.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Like it's my worst fear. It's to bury my kid.
I think it's everybody's
Yeah.
worst fear.
You should
You don't want
not.
to outlive your child.
You should not. And this kid, mine's an idiot. And he is,
But those are the strong ones. Those are survivors.
in harm's way all the time, and I'm like, man, that's a fear, man. Like just now, right before the show, I've been calling that asshole all afternoon.
Yeah.
And then he just called her just now. Like that freaks me the fuck out, man. Like just not being able to talk to that kid.
Like, hey, what's up?
Yeah. And then
You
he's just like, yeah, I'm just I don't know what happened to my cell phone.
Well, we heard
The
that
weirdest thing.
like was it yesterday or the day before about the cell phones?
Yeah, the whole 2G
Being
like changing out
non-existent.
non-existent. So that's why phones have been fucking up lately.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, they're
You can only
removing
have
that.
like 4G or 5G.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what never changes? PVR 1844, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So but damn, man, our thoughts and prayers are definitely with them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So was that Dustin?
I don't know who that was.
I think that was Dustin.
That's new.
Grew up with him.
Oh.
Hey, did you have another one?
What else you got there,
Yes.
birthday buddy?
So we have another one allegedly at the same place that the Hippo works at. Lake County Fire Rescue has one of their own brand new firefighters also, Blake, who was recently diagnosed with brain cancer. He was having some signs and symptoms. They ended up taking him to the hospital because as per the usual, he refused to go by ambulance. So they drove him.
Yep.
Some more testing and whatnot, and they found 2 spots in his brain and found out they were cancerous. He actually had surgery today, I believe, was to remove the majority of the tumor. They weren't able to get all of it, but they got most of it. And I saw a post that he did that said, he was doing good and came through it good. Took about 7 hours. He has to do some chemo and radiation, but again, another really young kid,
Thank God. that
just
he's
on the
better.
job.
So again, he has a GoFundMe. It's going to be 41921F74. So if you want to help him out with his expenses, or I'm sure with anything would help.
How long on the job?
Like a year.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah.
He's
His brother also works for us.
yep.
So you
What kind of cancer?
Brain cancer.
Like
Like glioblastoma.
glioma family or something.
there's a gentleman out of Lake Mary Fire Department that we need to bring on the show, because this guy's got some facts, data. He's been working a lot the last probably 6-7 years. He's got a strange form of cancer, and when you look at this thing, I bet you this person you're talking about right here, right, would finish fire standards class, take his gear, put it in his vehicle, and he would breathe that all the way home.
Mm-hmm.
Get back in his car, breathe it all the way back to fire school or wherever else he was going for the day, and sitting there with that fucking fire gear that he just used doing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's coming from, man.
You think that
They don't
quickly,
get it.
though?
Fuck yeah, it's coming from that, dude.
Yeah, they don't get it.
There is coming from that, Jason. Like, how many fucking guys are gonna have to die of cancer here before we realize that shit gets you sick? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like these kids that they're in fire class, and then they make them take that shit home.
Mm-hmm.
They should
Think
leave it
about
there.
that shit, man. Like, how many times did you do a fucking burn or something in fire school? And you loaded that shit into your vehicle.
I mean, it happens today. Like
Yeah.
when people that have to go fill other positions, they actually are going from place to place. So they put it in their car. Let
me tell you some crazy shit. And I'm gonna tell you, the city of Lake Mary, man, ahead of their times right now. If you go to a house fire, city of Lake Mary, that shit gets broken down on the scene, and it gets thrown not in the compartment that you're riding in.
Mm-hmm.
You do not ride home back to the station with that fucking gear.
There
What are you laughing
is-
about that, man?
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
laughing
geez.
at Kelly's comment.
just really quick, I have on the
Teammate
screen.
Kelly.
He has his own YouTube channel now. It's only literally 2 episodes.
Yeah, but he's
But if you want to check that out, it's My Fight on YouTube, and he's basically going to start documenting all of his
Awesome.
things.
I saw a post. I thought it was really cool. He started doing that because he wants to tell his own story, because when he was reading what the media was saying about his story, he was finding how much of it was inaccurate.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Absolutely.
I'm going to tell my story then.
Absolutely.
So now
Good.
he's posting different episodes, and I think it's great.
That is
That
pretty
is
cool.
awesome.
Keep us
That's
up to
pretty
date.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be watching that.
Yeah,
Let's
so-
make sure that we have some links and what have you
Yep.
for our
Yep.
We will
Sure.
definitely
You know.
do that.
book of faces.
Mhm.
And I'm sure we could probably even get him to call in or come in when he's not in the
When he's
hospital.
not.
Or
I think
yeah.
it's time to break out the fundraiser that I've been waiting for.
Mhm.
Dodgeball. I'm huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
I think we
I
were
think-
practicing a couple weeks ago.
with a
I
wrench.
think that dodgeball.
Yeah. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
That's right.
I want to start by saying that I am the greatest dodgeball player that's ever lived. I am
not.
Patches O'Houlihan,
I also am not.
and anybody that would like
I
to
will
take,
judge.
they would like to take my Patches O'Houlihan scarf
Yeah.
off me, then you're welcome to come challenge me at dodgeball.
And
I
I'm gonna
can
get
do it.
super pissed when you hit me.
Yes.
Like
Oh,
I'm not.
playing. I'm judging.
Yeah. I'm not.
Yeah. Well, the sport's about
I admit.
degradation. I think, quite frankly, let's just say that you would not be picked on the team.
No, nobody would pick me
Well, that
either.
is very not nice.
I love you.
It's very not nice.
I just can't pick in my dodgeball team. I'm a championship team.
I'm offended.
I love you.
It goes to charity, but the playing's not charity.
Fuck you too, Braley.
You can be on my team.
You get no more treats.
No, I wasn't.
Hey, yeah.
You.
So,
I was
birthday buddy. What else you got?
Okay, so we've gone through all the sad stuff. Now we have some really funny news.
Oh, we had,
Oh, good.
we had a crash though.
Oh,
man.
we did have a crash.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did have a
I forgot
crash.
about the crash.
That is not funny.
That is
It's not funny. There was a crash in New Mexico over the weekend. They were dumping water over a large brush fire, and something happened, and 4 of the souls on board died from this crash.
That happened like what, last year, year before here?
Every year. Every year, we're losing 2 or 3 of these forestry firefighting helicopters. They're unforgotten people. Like,
Yeah.
people don't fucking know that this happens every year.
No.
The
Burn.
forestry service is at risk once they're doing their job in the fucking air. It's crazy as shit. Yeah, absolutely.
Bernalillo County Fire Department.
Wow. That's a little
Do
something.
you know, like, have you ever been able to follow up with like
what happens?
Yeah, like is it
Yeah.
just consistently the same thing or
Let's put it out there. Let's talk about this thing. What's the one thing that keeps helicopters from flying? Weather. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What is that form of unpredictable fucking weather that happens?
Oh,
Forest
yeah.
fires.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They make
of the
their own
heat.
weather.
Yeah.
So here you go. You're having to be if you're less than 100 feet off when you're doing that drop, it's mystifies. It doesn't fucking do anything.
Right.
So you got to be
You have to
fucking.
get low.
You've got to be close to it, and then you're into the unpredictable weather.
Right.
So now you got zero visibility in some of these cases. Fucked up lifts. You know what I'm saying? And you're
Yeah.
talking about heavy pieces of equipment up in that area. Erickson sky cranes, Firehawks.
Yeah.
Over 6,000 pounds worth of shit. You know what I mean? It's like, this is pretty hard shit to fly in. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
causes. So that's where you're getting these crashes from.
Gotcha.
Yeah, absolutely. What are you
Yeah,
laughing
Kind
at?
of
especially-
unavoidable, type of thing.
Yeah, and these guys are in danger. Just like you going into a house fire.
Right.
You can't see, they can't see.
Right.
So it's
The
pretty
one
crazy.
that was here, though, they were doing training.
They were doing
wasn't
training.
It
Yeah, they were
wasn't
doing
even
training.
a real fire.
No, they were doing training, but here you are again.
So the pressures. You're saying you drop the air, the heat by dropping the water there. Then you have the heat on both sides.
Yeah.
You create.
you're
that
creating
up and
fucking
down.
different temperatures. Yeah,
Mhm.
concrete jump
yeah,
school.
yeah.
Yeah.
Barometric pressures fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, lift, no lift.
Mhm.
It's fucked up. So, but enough sad news, buddy.
Enough sad news.
Give
Can
me
we
some-
talk some shit and make a funny story now?
Yes,
Please.
Yes,
So there's a local police department who
yes.
has since decided.
Allegedly.
No, 'cause
Allegedly.
it's on the news.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
They decided that they could wrangle alligators
no
Oh.
shit.
and they could pick it up and carry it. We're not sure where exactly they were trying
Did
to
they
take
get
it.
He got bit.
Jail.
No, he just got knocked over because it rolled, and then
Oh.
it stood up and started walking because they didn't tie his feet down.
Again, a reptile has been, found
Uh-huh.
out in the wilderness.
I didn't get a single phone call.
I
Reptile.
can't believe he didn't get bit.
Well, they
Wow.
taped his mouth. I
Yeah,
think.
the mouth. Is,
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Reptile expert, not on the scene.
Did you know that an alligator has less opening force
Yes.
than it does the closing force?
I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
once
learned
you
that
run
in
it
Gator
over,
Land.
you can just
They
take
tell
it.
you that at Gatorland like
Yeah.
every 5 minutes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. They can just tape it right up and you're good to go.
Yeah.
You are. Like one piece of tape for a
2 fingers.
big
Yeah.
alligator.
Yeah.
I
But
know.
they usually also tape their arms and feet back, so that they don't flail.
Yeah,
all over
well,
the
this-
place, like,
Oh my God.
like
were
what
not-
happened here.
These were not reptile experts,
No.
clearly.
I'm surprised they didn't tase him.
So they were trying to get him, and he started running away from them and got himself jammed underneath one of their patrol cars. Don't worry, it didn't cause any permanent damage to the
Good.
car, though.
That is good.
We made sure that was part of the news story.
Oh.
And then they tried to relocate it.
Well, I don't know that you can do any permanent damage to a car.
Can you just
You
kill
can
a
always
gator?
fix it.
No.
You can't kill gators.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, I
you
mean,
can.
they maybe could because
You-
they're the cops. It's illegal. Like if you don't have tags and you don't have permits to do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, they are They are the law.
Speaking about an illegal reptile situation going on,
I don't
I
think
feel like
it's
you
not.
have some at your house.
as we speak
I have
right
many.
now, Florida Fish
They're
and
like-
Wildlife are doing a raid on Jason's house.
For those African snails.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jason's growing illegal snakes at his house.
So
Now you have eggs.
yeah.
What kind are they?
Well,
We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Why are you keeping them?
Because I'm an environmentalist. I like
Because he wants to see what they are.
Yeah, I do. I want to see where they are.
Jurassic sperm.
Yeah. Fucking crazy.
We think we know what they are.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you mean you can't be too sure until
We
they
shall
start
see.
Well,
looking
it's
their
a,
little
shall see.
heads up.
it's a rattle moccasin tooth.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did we see up in South Carolina?
Rattle
Copperhead.
moccasin.
Copperhead.
Rattle
Copperhead Road.
So,
Cobra.
Brother Boy, anything else on the news?
I don't really got much of anything else. I just want to make fun of the cops a little
Is
bit.
there anything on Carol Baskin out there?
Bro.
No, that
This
bitch is
woman-
still missing.
This woman's on the lam. A
Yeah.
fucking full-on criminal still out there
She
Yes.
is.
right now.
Did not hear this.
It is.
Oh, she
Still
killed.
have no resolution
She
to
killed
poor Bob.
she killed the Full House guy,
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
What?
Yeah.
You have not been paying attention.
I try and stay away from some of the news. I thought he
Yeah.
fell and hit his head. She
No,
did it?
Carol Baskin fucked him up.
Carol
Listen,
Baskin.
you
What did he do?
can't
We are a great source of.
Did you hear me?
news,
I go, what did he
so-
do?
hold on. What? As the rotor turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody watching live, we're just gonna pause here for a moment.
We do a little
We,
bit of medical education. And
I love when
a
this
lot
5 minutes.
of, like,
Yeah,
I love when it
I
happens.
love it too.
So,
when
Jason,
we,
Huh? Yep.
if you have any issues and you need
If
some
fucking
help,
one day.
it fucking kills Jason every time this happens.
Air Fast, okay?
Is he doing a commercial?
1-833 Air
Yes.
Fast for any
Did we get sponsored?
additional assistance.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And we're back. So,
You
um,
are welcome.
are we going to do anything with the
So Carol Baskin.
competition?
Yes, we gotta
talking
talk
about
about
We're
that.
not there yet.
Mm,
Slow
well,
down.
I have a funny story about that.
Slow.
We kind of stopped.
Slow it
I
down.
wanted to hear about the
We-
firework dude, but
yeah,
I
we
don't get to
kinda
hear about
stopped.
that either.
No. First,
What's
we
that?
have to get a 5-minute lesson from Braley.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Five-
Braley.
5 minutes, Braley.
Yes.
5 minutes or less.
I
We
will
got him on the
try
timer.
and give you 5 minutes. But every time
Alright.
you guys
Time.
go in, it's
Time
Hold on,
starts.
hold on. I got
Hold on.
you got the timer?
Yep.
not
Yeah.
sure our audience is going to be all
Listening?
into this or listening.
They probably won't.
they-
But
That's great.
we are going to be
Braley-
doing 5 minutes
Ready?
of something fun.
Go.
And
It's
that's-
Braley's
The
update.
fun part
No.
is we are going to be learning a little
No,
bit
you gotta
about
stop.
action.
Your
No.
time already started.
No, his time hasn't
What?
started. We need you to comment in the comments if you know Braley's situation. Go.
Go.
What do you mean my situation?
Well,
like
with your
single?
with your scenario.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
No.
Your
Oh,
time
no, not your
started.
scenario.
That would be a phone number.
Yeah, the
You said your
listener.
situation.
Time starts. Get the teaching, buddy.
All right.
Go.
All right. What we're going to do is we are going to try and talk about the cardiac action potential. I love talking about it.
I don't even
People
know what
don't
that
get it. But it is the whole reason that we know what drug to give is because of the cardiac action potential. Okay.
Okay.
Because of that. Yeah.
There we go.
AKA cat.
So,
Yes.
but first we need to start on that. When you're going to the cardiac myocyte, the little cell.
Tell me
There's
when you
only
want your
3
image to be put up. Tell me when.
When?
You should put it up now.
Now? Okay.
Sure. Put
When?
it now.
There
That's
we go.
part of, that's
All
part
right.
of his
All right.
Uh,
Now you can focus.
All right. That's fine. We'll use that.
It's like
we're
he
going to
stretched
use the
right now.
cardiac action
It's like
potential.
he put
And we're
himself.
looking into
He stretched right as he was doing it.
I'm
Go
looking,
ahead.
yeah, good. You can't see me. Wait.
Time's still running.
Right?
Go ahead.
Ugh. And this is why. You guys. All right. So cardiac action potential. First, we need to know what is in that cell that makes that shit move. Okay. So remember 3 things. We got potassium. That's kind of our rest time. Okay. We got
Got it.
sodium. That's our work to stand up. Oh, sorry. Let me go back. We
Oh,
have
what?
a
Start over.
deadlift that we are using because we put this picture up. It was supposed to go up later, and now we're gonna do this. So let's look at this real quick, guys. shh.
I'm looking.
Okay, so we got the hot chick, and she's bent all the way down. That's our potassium. Okay, that's called rest. We call that repolarization. When the heart puts the
You would.
potassium in, we're gonna relax. Okay. Then all of a sudden it wants to work. When I want you to think work, I want you to think sodium. Okay. As
Okay.
that sodium is when she's standing up to get erect. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. That's
Does
sodium.
it work to
But
do that?
The problem is that
There's a lot of
it
wrecking.
won't stay
There's a lot of
unless we
okays.
have calcium. Okay.
Okay.
Count those.
Calcium is where we're going to really get that the ability to hold that deadlift. This is what we talk about when someone has a stroke and they have Cushing's, where they have a 60, 50 heart rate, but they have a 220 blood pressure. It's because of calcium. Okay.
Oh.
That's that squeeze. That's that ability for that heart to really get it on.
Squeeze.
Like a boa. All right. So then we go to the next hot chicks. The greatest thing, the most amazing thing about these cardiac action potentials, which by the way, I found out technically there's 3, but really there's 4 because the SA and AV node they're 2 different
They're different.
because of the potassium. And then you have the atrial and the ventricle. We're going to be using the ventricle today.
All right.
Okay.
I like the
Just
ventricle.
today.
What's
It's
the
big.
time on that list?
We're not done.
Oh.
So notice on this potassium, we have a KS, that's for short. We have
S is short.
the KR, which is their rapid. And then we have at the bottom, we have the K1. And
Is that LK or
it's I. It's an inward rectifier.
Okay.
Okay. You got it? There's an outward rectifier.
Oh my
But this
God.
one's an inward rectifier, IK1.
Come on, guys.
Okay.
Trying to learn.
Now, if we go back to the actual cell and we actually go back to the cardiac action center, we have like 4 phases. Okay. So remember, at rest, the resting membrane potential, potassium or the IK1, that is the one that is kind of in charge keeping that negative 90. Potassium has an interesting negative 96, so it can kind of leak out. So, and I remember
he's
the
talking about
K1
that. He's talking about that slide.
that you're taking my 5
Oh,
minutes.
sorry. Go. I'll talk after.
I
Go.
got it. Yeah,
Go.
you got it.
Go.
Yeah.
Rewind. You got it.
No.
Rewind.
No.
Now, because I'm trying to get through it. Negative 90 is where that K1 sits. Okay. Now to remember this, call it kitty one. Okay. Because remember, when all dogs go to heaven, that's where they go. When
Right.
cats die, they guard the gates of hell. Okay. So
Oh,
when some
yeah,
guy
sure they
walks
do.
up, lake of fire, cat just bats it, throws him back in, licks itself, and you're like, I'm good. Well, same way here. K1, that's what that does. Potassium leaks out.
They bat it back.
It bats it right back in to keep that negative 90.
Oh,
Okay.
All
Because
right.
it has a negative 96.
Oh my God.
But
So
unfortunately,
confused right now.
it will never. That's because we don't have pictures and we have 5 minutes. It would
I
be
have pictures.
easier on the other thing. But he wants me to roll it. So
Roll
we're
it.
going from negative 90.
I don't know about
Ventricle cells, they can't move unless they get to negative 70 because that's where the sodium channels pop in. So it takes a buddy, like birthday buddy, as it gets charged up and turned on,
He just
it
patted
goes
me.
over
Whoa.
the 0
Charged
to
up
about
and turned
plus
on.
20 millivolts.
I want you to
Those
straighten.
millivolts actually go to the connexons
Uh-huh.
to there and it actually puts sodium into that negative 90 where it goes and pushes it up to 20. So that's how cardiac cells work as they flow because they're not the God cells. Okay. So it hits negative 70 and that causes the fast sodium channel. No, you guys were talking. You guys were talking. I didn't even get there.
It's 5 minutes, Braley.
But I get 45 seconds for
So you know, to continue this lesson, you're gonna have to watch As the Rotor Turns next week.
Next week.
Same
need-
bat channel,
Yeah.
same bat time.
we don't get to fast sodium. I didn't even get to the hot.
Remember where you stopped? You can pick up. Ask Jason how that
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah.
But the potassium
Yeah.
part was fun.
I am
was-
having the greatest
I
I
time.
was going to go to
Wow.
procanamide.
He
I don't
patted
even-
me.
It was
That's not the
exciting.
answer. The answer is butamine.
You know something? This is the
I'll
thing.
use that next time.
You can't show the full dick right now.
No,
You know,
just the
people-
neck. Just the
Just
neck.
show dick neck. That's all you got to do. People keep coming back.
The neck.
Yeah,
He said okay 14
Listen,
times in 5
I,
minutes.
14 times. Wow.
Yes.
I started
God,
drinking this
stop
shot. We should do the
talking.
shot.
I already have my shot.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, here's mine. Here we go.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Braley
Hey.
took mine.
So,
You don't need it. You're pregnant.
No, no,
so,
no.
Don't you
That's
wish
what I'm
that on
telling
me,
the waitress.
Ricky Bobby? Don't you wish that on me?
I will say that Braley, like most people, that hello everybody.
How are you?
Hello.
Hey. Mwah.
So,
Oh.
Perfect.
like, if you,
Oh,
if you
Wow.
have some issues and you would like to, that's why I like alcohol. 1833 Air Fast. That's 1833 Air Fast, and they would be more than happy to.
So, as the Rotor Turns continues,
Who's that?
I have no idea, but it just gets it. She may have
I think
herpes.
she's said hello on our podcast before.
Yeah. She's been on the podcast.
I feel like
before.
she's is at a pulmonary office.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, she likes to. Never mind.
Yes.
Yeah, stop that. I didn't say
Anyway.
that.
Yeah.
On to our next 5-minute
You
segment.
can't give away the whole thing over here. Cannot give away the whole thing.
He patted me.
Oh, I know.
He's gonna get punched in the
Yeah.
throat.
Before we
That's
get
what happens.
before we get
Do
to
it.
Jason's 5 minutes here,
I thought,
Oh,
yeah, I'm going to
Jason has
talk to
5
that one
minutes?
too.
But can he finish?
competition.
I'm not sure, Kenny. You would know.
Hey, competition just happened.
Oh,
I
There
want
was
everybody
a
to know that.
competition.
I want everybody to know that. And this is the thing I found out this week. What are the two teams that you would say have won this thing equal amount of times throughout the years? We're talking about Bill Shearer ALS competition.
Boca and Palm Beach.
Negative, sir.
Miami-Dade.
Boca
Miami-Dade.
and
Boca Raton is one.
what one's Vito on?
Boca Raton is
Pembroke
one.
Pines.
And
No.
Miami-Dade.
Oh, I said
Is
that.
Vito Miami?
No.
No. He's
No.
what?
Margate.
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 That's right.
That's one time.
Only once?
Only once.
Wow,
So,
Vito, I'm really disappointed in you.
Boca Raton and Miami-Dade.
But she thinks a lot of you, actually.
yeah.
I thought you were better than that.
It is crazy. And then what's cool thing is watching Sean Fix here the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
Sean Fix is sitting here the other day, who's won that trophy like 3 times.
Oh.
And you're looking at like he doesn't even know who the Boca Raton kids that are coming through now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
Right.
it's pretty cool.
I thought that the way he started the scenario or the way he started the day with like his group was absolutely amazing.
He is emergency medical educators, I think is the name of the company. Look it up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's look that up. But anyway, so I'm sure I'm saying it right because I'm a little bit drunk. But the man is amazing.
Yeah, he is.
You sit here and you listen
This is the
to
first time I met him.
Emergency medical consultant.
emergency medical consultants.
Mhm.
Like the dude has
Inc.
won this trophy so many fucking times. You look at this fucking guy. You talking about I was a kid watching him do like win the finals one the first
Yeah.
time I ever seen the competition, fall in love with EMS.
Mhm.
And you look at this is the fucking guy
Yeah.
sitting there. He's in the paramedic book, the guy.
Is
Right.
he really?
Yeah, quick fix.
But
Quick
Shaq
fix.
is too.
Yeah, the quick fix, quick trade. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, this is the standard of fucking care.
Right.
In a lot of places, right?
Right.
That's the guy that created the shit. And like all these people are sitting there, and I was telling Brian Musselwhite, who was there, and I go, like, this is the guy, man. That's the dude.
Yeah.
You have his airway device on our helicopter,
Mhm.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Maybe.
Yes.
Possibly.
But all the time, 60% of the
60% of the time, all the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Is
know,
what we
I
have.
mean, damn, like that dude was here. And then like, but let me tell you the best scenario I've ever seen this guy win. It's supposed to be an outside scenario, 60 degrees, 40 degrees outside. It's like 40 degrees.
Yeah.
And hypothermic patients, trauma patients
That
that are
sounds
bleeding.
cold.
And supposedly he came they have a truck that they came in. And he goes, hey, is the hood of this truck still warm? He asked the judge. The judge says, yes, you guys just ran it. He goes, can we turn the truck on? He turns it on. And he goes, we're going to put these backboards, 3 backboards on,
Good
on the
job.
hood of this
Hell
truck.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's out of the box.
Out of the box. And
Yeah.
he goes,
I love
"We're-
it.
We're going to keep these patients warm with the heat of the engine.
That's amazing.
Fucking ching.
Yep.
One. There you go.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Eugene Nagel
That's
trophy
cool.
for you, sir.
Through the
Because you are the fucking man. And that's the
As you
guy
should have gotten.
that is sitting there judging a competition the other
Yeah.
day. Nobody knows. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nobody knows who this guy. I mean, like this.
No.
This is the.
I mean, I've heard the name, and most people have heard of the name, but to put the face with it, like
I
unless
mean-
you're close to him,
Actually, yeah,
or-
to meet him.
yeah,
I told him, like, when I met him, I was like, I've heard a lot about you.
Yeah, same. I
I'm
did the
sitting
same
there-
thing.
I'm
like,
sitting there
"Ah."
in awe of the
Yeah.
of this dude.
Yeah.
Next baddest motherfucker you've ever met in your entire is Bill. The other day.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, McGrath is sitting there
Yeah.
competing, right?
Yeah.
With Braxton.
I love his dangly bracelet. That's
Yeah.
my favorite part of him.
I didn't even
Yeah.
notice
He
that.
always has it on.
He's
He
he's,
competed with it too.
he's full down south white dude. that
Yes.
could be Cuban.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You
For
know,
sure.
he's Eddie. He's Montano the whole way right there. Scarface the whole way. This fucking guy sitting there competing in the finals with like people don't know who the fuck they're competing around.
No.
And I mean, you got a fucking legend sitting there
Because
competing
it's
around
so
there.
many new, younger generations of people in these
And they don't take
teams,
the
like,
time to
and they're
learn.
like just looking at them like they're all babies. Look at the picture of the team that won. They're little babies.
there.
And we'll get to Tamarack in a second, but let me. The guys sitting in this. I walk up there into the sequestering room, and they're in there looking at the books and shit like that. And I'm like, man, you have this fucking guy sitting in the room with you.
Yeah.
And you don't
Pick his brain.
want to ask him anything.
But
you
they
know what I
probably
mean?
have no idea.
Right.
They don't like.
They don't know.
Bill walked in, and he's the only guy in the entire competition. When the guy had anxiety, he goes, "Oh, no problem. Here, hold on. Here's some Ativan. Just calm down.
Yeah, chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
Chill out." And that was 10 points right off that. Just
Yeah.
doing that. Yeah, it was great.
That's
Knows the game.
Calm
Yeah.
the fuck down.
Knows the
Yep.
game. But I think that, like, for Amanda, who's not, who's newer to the competition circuit,
Oh, for sure.
and Trish has been around a while. When you watch like people that this means the most to,
Yeah.
this Bill Shearer ALS competition, BLS competition. You talking about this is a thing. This is what started the game.
Yeah.
This is the game that they started it. This is their game. It's and it's been around. It's the original, right? It's the
Yeah.
one the nostalgic. You still want to win it, right? And it's amazing to watch these people that have been doing it since the beginning. Like they've been in man, to watch Tamarack win it and how much it meant to those guys.
They made my heart so happy
Yeah.
when they
Yeah.
won. Like, of course, we feel a little bad for our Braxton guys just because they're our Braxton guys. But those Tamarack guys,
They
were so genuinely happy and proud and
Yeah.
thankful.
Yeah.
Like, it was amazing to see because you don't see that in really anything anymore. Any
No.
type of
No.
competition, whether it's sports or whatever. They were genuinely proud of themselves, as they should be.
Yeah.
That's an amazing thing that they did.
Yeah.
So we've
Sure
got a
is.
picture up right now of the winners holding the trophy.
And my team for Braxton, I'm a little biased. I got the Braxton boys out there.
Yeah.
All-star team. We're getting sitting number 2 right now in the ALS Cup. Kelly's been competing a long time,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and like this shit it's a renewed life for me being on this team with Kelly, because the reality is that this means a lot to him.
Yeah.
It means the whole world to him.
Yes. You can see that every time.
And like, let me tell you something, man. 20 years I've tried to get my name on that trophy, which I've not gotten. I've gotten just as close, second place, third, fourth. You know what I mean? I've chased it for years, and to just be that close to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take this second place this time. To be that close to it.
And how many points? They were close, right?
Oh, 14 points.
14 points.
Yeah.
points.
14
Yeah.
points is the difference between first and second.
Yeah.
Yep. That could be one thing.
Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
could be just one little thing that you.
Yeah. A couple samples, a
did or
couple of the
didn't do.
QRCs, a couple
An
of
IV.
things. Yeah. But what it means to Kelly, the thing where Kelly would get upset with me sometimes when I'm practicing and doing different things. And but when we're sitting there sequestering at the Randy Boaz competition, and you're watching him read the book the whole time, like for hours, like just in there,
And
he's
Tim too.
in the game for hours. And you watch this guy do it, you go, man, it's cool. It is cool to have the ability to be on the team with Tim Roach and Kelly, and stuff. And it's been a good season for us.
I'd hate to be the patient that he sees after the competition.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Everything's
Or-
done.
Yeah, or before,
Yeah.
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 There's no credibility. I tried.
Leave me alone. Never mind. I don't need your help.
It is
Definitely
cool.
blue.
It is cool as shit, man. It is cool as shit. It is very proud to be in that. So thank God I went off this week.
It
I
did.
lost-
23 teams.
I lost 10 years of my life. Well,
Maybe.
Pretty sure I lost 20.
yeah, and I'm so
Had a good
happy.
time.
Yeah. Oh,
Good?
do you ever not show up and have a good time anywhere
No,
right
he
now?
doesn't. He always has fun.
Yeah.
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 He makes
tried
his
to.
own fun.
I mean, it did
I
take
went to
him
the
3
Euro
hours.
and had a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh. Happy birthday, Trish.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, in our other news, we had a birthday.
Trish.
Trish had a birthday. She got to
21.
celebrate it with a competition.
Yes.
Yeah,
Every year.
I can't wait to do it again.
Next year. Yes.
On your birthday.
Every year. Anyways.
So we, you want to play the video real quick?
Okay,
Yeah,
All
play
right,
video.
cool. Here we go.
That's awesome.
Hey.
And that video brought to you by the Rescue Company 1 and Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer. 1844, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Jason spent hours on that minute
Oh.
and a half video.
Yes. Oh, there was a
It
lot of
amazes me.
diggly bobs being
Oh,
moved
listen,
around.
So
and
many
stuff.
diggly bobs.
Editing takes fucking forever.
I know. Today we were talking about that this morning, and I was like,
I don't have the
I wish
patience
you
for
could
that.
do it
shit.
a little bit faster. And he's
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah. Right.
So
Like, yeah.
while
Like,
we're
you don't understand. There's 17 cameras around the room. All right.
Well, maybe you should have less
let
cameras.
me tell you this shit.
How dare you?
I know. Jason had a camera on one
On
of the
your
ma-
ass?
on one of the mannequins' helmets.
Yeah.
Yes, which was awesome.
That was
Yeah.
like the beginning of the video.
I go, is there a camera on this mannequin's helmet? He goes,
Yeah.
yes.
And when he showed the video in the awards reception, so
Yeah.
many people commented about that specific camera angle.
Oh
Wow.
wow, it's crazy.
I never read these comments. I never do.
No, you're never around.
I'm never around.
Snakes,
He's
Comments.
finding other cameras and other
snakes
what
and
have
fucking
yous,
comments and all kinds of shit. He's never
all the
around.
whatnots, looking
I'm
for his
getting
empty boxes. And,
Fucking killed.
If you want to
Are we
watch
going
that
to talk
video,
about the empty boxes?
if
I
you want to
think-
watch that video again, go to the Rescue Company 1 on YouTube.
.com. No, it's not .com.
No, it's not. It's not.
he was saying the YouTube.
Yeah,
On YouTube.
the YouTube.
We have a whole YouTube
So,
channel
Jason-
Yes.
that you can find. It's the Rescue Company 1 YouTube channel. And that's where you can find the video.
Yes.
There I am the other day.
There you are.
in
There
the
I am.
office.
Mhm.
Been
Here
working
you
on
are.
some shit. Me and Amanda getting caught up on weeks of work because we haven't had time.
Mhm.
We've been doing other shit.
Yeah. So we're sitting there in the office, me and Amanda going at it.
Yeah.
And then I'm getting ready to leave. And Amanda's like, we've got Amazon shit missing. And then turns out we were just missing the cardboard boxes.
Yeah, well, yes, no.
So-
So, like, she doesn't listen to what I say. Just
Forget-
as much as
What
I
did-
don't
what did
listen.
you say?
to
Forget
what
that
she
Amanda's there right now.
Can you
I-
can you pick up the Amazon stuff that I left at the
says. That's
MLRC?
not at all what I said. That's
let's,
not what I said.
let's forget that Amanda's there right now. And what were you gonna do with the boxes? I have. Let me tell you something. I want you before you answer. I want you to know that for 3 days, I have not been able to treat patients at my job. I've been able to put shit together that I need at the company
I don't know about that.
because
He hasn't been able to do anything at home either.
I've based. Oh, you know, I'm taking care of some shit at home. Do you think Trish should be sitting here right now?
No. Hell no.
She
She be
definitely
sitting
wouldn't be
there.
laughing.
Yeah,
She'd be
she'd be
sitting here
beating my ass if that was the
faking,
case.
faking. So basically, let me explain to you what my last 3 days has been like. I've got this JFK board set up. Whiteboard.
The pins everywhere with
With yarn.
The yarns and
There's
yarn.
yarn.
Yep.
There's like, I'm trying to figure
We're all
out
looking
like,
for boxes.
I've got cases going on, and this
Boxing.
box is sitting here.
Yeah.
Who's in the grassy knoll? I'm trying to figure out shit like,
The second gunman.
what were you gonna do with
Or
the
the
boxes?
I like to have what I
That's
go in with. I want to come out with. So
You like having what you come out with?
yeah, what I go in with, I want to come out with. So
I don't
my
Hey,
boxes,
please.
my boxes,
I've been waiting days
you
for
know,
this.
I need. There are certain things that. You know, you have the directions to things in boxes.
No.
You have
You can
special.
YouTube that shit.
You have special codes in boxes.
I'm just gonna say he's the reason they made that meme that says whoever needs to hear this, go throw your iPhone box away.
Oh
You
yeah.
don't
no.
need it. It's for people
No.
like him. Oh,
No.
because we still have all those, too.
Oh hell yes!
Oh my god.
Including boxes to phones we don't even have any longer.
You're an
Oh,
animal.
I threw all those away.
Oh my god,
Oh.
you're an animal.
And
I can't believe it.
We're still on the case with the Roadmasters. To be continued. Though. To be continued.
Although
Yeah.
we did decide that if you
Oh.
want to have cars hanging around to use for Extrication Day, we're going to start cutting up Roadmasters.
Oh,
No, I don't
let's
think
do it.
No,
Let's do it.
I would. I will quit.
He would- there is no way.
I will quit.
There's
Good
no
thing
way.
you're not the irreplaceable one.
Yeah.
No way that he would cut up a Roadmaster.
Oh man.
If Johnson's record brought up a Roadmaster, please request that next time.
Okay.
I want to see if Jason
Yes.
cuts that shit up.
I'm gonna-
guarantee you I won't.
I
No,
am gonna.
actually, don't
I-
request it
no, I'm
because
going
then
to.
he's gonna try and take all the pieces home. And be like, I can
Yeah.
use that
No,
for
bullshit.
part number 17.
No, I'm
Well,
gonna-
listen.
That's
We're gonna
awesome.
cut it up first, and then he can
Yeah.
take whatever parts he
It
No.
wants. I
it
don't
might
give a
be
shit.
missing.
You
by
know,
the
for,
time-
I mean, that just means we don't have to tow it away. He
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
for anybody joining us, anybody joining the as the Rotor Turns for the first time, like Jason has an obsession with Roadmasters
Yes.
and big titties.
Not sure how he ended up with me.
It's like the team. It's the team.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Team.
Big
Okay.
team. He likes
Jason.
big team.
Yes.
Do you? We're running kind of late
Okay,
right
we-
now.
we are.
So
Are
on
we?
our topic. So we're going to cut your time to 3 minutes here.
Oh.
Yes.
Can we do, Asen, present us a case?
Okay.
Imagine that I'm in a competition
Okay.
and you're trying to give me a case in
All
3
right.
minutes.
You ready?
3 minutes. No,
3
I'm not,
minutes.
I'm not ready yet. I need.
How about
Ready?
now?
I need to go now.
Right now.
When do I?
Go.
Okay.
Yeah. Go.
All right. Go.
Don't be to me.
So you
Time?
get you get paged to a call. All right, and the call is for an altered mental status. Okay, as you're going to the vehicle to go respond to the
Was there a firework involved?
not yet.
Oh,
no.
okay.
So
Hold on,
as-
wait
Well,
a
you're
minute.
leaving, so you're still at the fire station.
so as you're going to the you're at the fire station. You get in the vehicle, and
I love how
dispatch
much hands is involved in this.
There's a lot of hands.
dispatch is
What
calling
should I
Spanish.
do
you.
with my hand?
Dispatch is calling you again and again
Yes.
because you didn't respond within 30 seconds on the truck. Okay,
Oh.
you didn't hit
Oh.
the button on the truck within 30
This
seconds.
is part
So-
of the scenario.
so, yeah. This is, I
Gotcha.
mean, because you got to it puts you in a certain mindset
Does it?
when
gotta
you
paint a
are
whole
responding
picture.
to a call. I
Yeah.
don't know how you guys are, but like when you're
We
you're
never
trying
leave
to
in 30
focus,
seconds.
You got to hit the button.
but yeah, you got to hit the button. And
The
and
youngest.
I don't
like,
even know anything about
if
this
it's a
button.
pediatric patient, I want to know
What
ahead
kind
of
of
time
button is
that's a pediatric patient. It's just a.
Do you have a hard time
screen.
finding
It's like-
it?
No, it's
He
there.
knows how to push
You
all
know?
the buttons.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
right
just
F.
asking.
So
button.
then you get there, you hit the button, you finally like, okay, here we go. And now you're reading your report and you're reading the notes on there. And it's a 99-year-old patient.
I don't even know. We
That
got
is-
the pediatric patient from 99. Proceed.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Does
was
the
there a
number
while.
In
does
case
the,
it
num-
was a pediatric
Yeah.
does the
patient.
number reset when they get to 100? Back
that's
to
a
one.
good. I don't think so. I mean, I think
not
you
Benjamin
can-
Button.
yeah, I think you can
Continue.
keep it. All right. So, 99-year-old patient
Time.
fall
No. It's fall. Of course.
fall from a
The roof.
3-story building, and then they
3.
fell. Yeah, because
Yeah.
they tripped.
Yes.
So they
All the way
tripped.
down 3 flights of stairs. Wow.
Well, I don't. We don't know that it was
Flights of
stairs.
stairs.
We
They
don't
might
know.
have fallen off the roof.
Right. We,
It
like,
was a flight of stairs.
we don't know if there's. All
You
right.
know,
It's,
So
it's multiple
But
flights.
he's right. He's right because there are so many things that go through your mind.
is the patient
Is
having a
there?
stroke?
Well, we don't know that.
Yeah, call me a helicopter.
I mean, you're getting a little ahead of me because yes, when we did get there,
45 seconds.
we got there and
You ain't
it
gonna make
seemed like that.
What did you
patient
find when you got there?
I had we were at. It was only the second floor. They didn't.
Oh,
they
on the third floor.
Yeah.
Second.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
my
they only
God.
fell one floor, tumbled down the stairs, and then come to find out, there are the deficits.
No.
Did they have a brain hematoma?
No, they had a stroke.
Well, I'm sure that's
And they
different.
never had, they never had the history of the patient
yeah,
because it's a
15
nursing
seconds.
home.
Yeah. To
Oh,
be,
I have
They
fif-
were from
okay,
home?
I have 15 seconds left.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we don't know what happens because we never get
10.
that information
9.
back.
They weren't conscious?
No,
7.
well, no, I mean
They're
from the
99.
hospital. We don't
Three.
get that information back from the
2.
hospital because
What?
the
Time's
ho-
up.
The
Time's
hospital
up.
does not give it to you.
Now
Son
I
of
still
a
don't know
Jason.
what happened.
yes.
And you still
Well,
don't know what happened to the fireworks,
so-
man.
I'm
I
a-
also
All right.
don't know what a what did you say? A float?
We
A
should
flight-
not get drunk
flight
before we start the
Floyd.
show.
Flight, it's
We should-
multiple
We
flights.
should not get drunk before we start the show.
It's a
But
flight.
check this out.
yes,
Hey,
One
you're
of the things is that's crazy is that we all the work that goes into putting scenarios into this competition.
A
right?
lot.
You write
Hmm.
in so much stuff.
And they don't use that.
Yes,
bitches.
Braley.
well, I mean, I don't
We weren't gonna
know
say
that.
that.
Yeah, I don't know that there was
But
much.
I-
We weren't gonna
work,
say
but-
that everything
am-
changed the day before
I am
or
gonna
the
say,
day of.
baby, let me finish this. Right. So the amazing thing was to watch some of the committee members make the scenarios fit into the different things.
They did.
They did a
And-
great job.
And
of
you don't know like what they're doing at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Mhm.
go, man, like, damn, that's not what I thought about it. And then they make your patient fit the scene that they're trying to put up.
Yeah.
There is something to say about that.
Yes, that was done very well, and it was definitely a different way of
There-
thinking about it.
Yeah, there's something to be said about that. And then points, like these teams come through here and they come through the competition, including myself. Like, so I write a scenario. I didn't write any points into it. You know,
Mm-mm.
the Dr. Abel sits there with them and they sit there and they go book line by line in the book.
Yep.
On your patient, and then they go, is this something that would be life changing on this patient? Or not.
Yeah.
And if it's not, it's not a lot of points, you know. And then like the big items become points. And damn, man, it was pretty amazing to see.
The other thing is that like they want to make sure that it's always the answer is available.
Oh,
The
It's
answer
relevant.
is available.
Yeah, it's relevant.
to,
yeah.
to find. So if there's a question on it, you know, what's the dose? Because you know dosages could be different, right?
Yeah,
So they
it's-
want to know what
it's-
is it
Nancy
in the book,
knows.
Yeah, Nancy
You know?
Carolyn knows.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nancy knows.
Somebody can go show me,
right?
and you can say, okay.
Okay, it's right here, and they did,
Nancy.
and they had all that documented.
You know, with all disclosure, this show being brought to you by PBR is
I
not.
don't think
It's
I can
not
watch this
I
again.
don't think it's
it
by
is.
PBR.
It is not
Do we
brought
have
to
any more, though?
Yeah,
We
we
do
got
have more.
Yeah, it is not. It is not brought to you by the Nancy Carolyn book.
No.
However, let's say this: the Brady book versus the Nancy Carolyn book. And by the way, that we got no
Not
dog
yet.
in this fight. We got no dog in this fight. Y'all take one. Yeah, no dog in this fight. Here we go, sitting there.
It's wet.
Yes.
It
Yes.
dripped on me.
Oh, well, Jerry says the way to do that. Anyways,
I'm not saying a thing.
you can't find a motherfucking thing in that Brady book, man.
I know.
Like it's an
Pediatric
irrelevant.
anaphylaxis.
It's an irrelevant piece of material.
Dobutamine.
That's relevant.
Time. Are
Yeah.
we screaming random things?
Brady just is not.
It is irrelevant
Purple.
piece of material, man.
Yep.
How are you teaching?
Rainbows.
How are people teaching paramedic out of that?
I don't know, but there's no detail in it. I can't learn anything from it.
You can't pass a fucking NREMT test with that shit. I'll tell you that
Fucking
right
test.
now. You need, well,
God damn
talk
it.
to the state of Florida medical director with all due respect.
It's like
What
a,
do
Can
you-
we add glitter to
Brady
this?
is like a
that guy.
nursing book.
There's my timer. I had plenty of time left.
I don't think it was for
That was a medicine timer.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah,
So what I'm
Oh.
saying is that as we're sitting there looking for the shit in there, there's nothing, there's no detail in that book.
Yeah.
Why that fucking thing is sitting there? Oh, Jamie's ass is in the camera.
oh,
Yeah.
Jamie,
We
look at
love
that.
you, Jamie.
I know you guys. I know you guys have missed Jamie. She
What's
hasn't
all
been
that?
around.
Yo,
Not for
So
us.
that it's an irrelevant piece of research.
Yeah. Well, so what I was going to ask earlier
Who do you
was,
use for your
who-
shirts?
hold on a second. Let me turn off the mic.
Yes.
What determines what the school uses? Like the
Program director.
that's
Yeah.
it. Like there's no like buy-in or anything
Well,
like that.
you know, obviously there's going to be a book rep that, you know, buys a couple steak dinners here and there and does
Yeah.
some shit, you know, and book
Book
reps.
reps.
And they come in and they all of a sudden they're like, you know, that's the book we're using.
Right.
But when you're looking at this, like fucking 5 volumes was that Brady book. You remember
Yeah.
the 5-volume Brady book?
I know.
Like, they ain't shit in that 5 volumes.
No,
Yeah.
They're
they were
shit in 5
fillers.
volumes.
he's an EMT filler.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Crazy shit. Getting to our big topic of the day,
Oh, what's that?
teamwork.
Oh, I forgot.
Leadership.
Makes the dream
Are we
work.
gonna actually talk about that?
Well, I think that teamwork is a big thing. So as a leader of a team, you know, here at the Rescue Company One, I do find that there is some faults in my leadership from time to time, in the sense of communication gets you know, not
Done.
related down to everybody. Let me wait for Brady to stop scraping his plate on there to continue on the thing.
He's so hungry.
Yeah. So
I'm a growing boy.
you know, the biggest thing is you got to
Concur.
like, I'm learning to be able to delegate pieces of what used to be my job
Mhm.
to other people. You know what I'm saying? And that is it's difficult because I was used to doing it that way. But it's obviously doing it the same way every time is going to prevent you from growing. And you know, trying to learn how to grow. And you know, we got Amanda's, we got the Braleys, we got Hippos and Trishas and that stuff. And sometimes I forget to relate important information. You know, so that is my fault as being a member of the team, a leader of a team. You know,
I don't know what you're talking about. Did I forget something?
Oh my god.
no, sorry
Damn,
about
Not
myself.
all about
Braley.
you.
Yeah. But you know, like I do think though, in that where I lack stuff in that. Oh, but we're not going to go ahead and silence our phones or anything.
That was Jamie.
It was Jamie.
That was not
Yeah.
me.
so
But
it's
Carlos,
okay.
I've told people what
It's
is
okay, he
amazing
takes it
is
back.
that you will go, hey, South Carolina tomorrow, 11. You in? And you may not know anything, but I guarantee it's gonna run smooth whether you're there or not.
Oh, we're gonna
you
try.
Can just you're
Yeah.
gonna, but it's like that. Then you get that trust. Like it's okay.
We're
I
gonna
can
do
show
the
up.
damn
I don't know what's
thing.
going on,
I
but it'll
don't
be
know what
fun.
the fuck you're talking about, but I get an
Carlos.
ulcer every day.
Oh, Jason's in full on fucking like panic mode the whole time.
I'm like,
Hate it.
fuck it.
It's
go.
great.
We between the two of them, we have one extreme and the other. Like
Yeah.
he's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, "Meh,
Okay.
whatever,
Yeah.
it'll work."
Yeah.
But
This guy's over here literally
When I'm-
stroking out.
yeah, when I'm freaking out, all I have to do is say, "Hey, Braley, can you do this?" And he'll, okay, yeah,
Let's
he
go.
does it.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that does help a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
You
does
lift
help a
this
lot.
large piece of equipment.
But what I'm talking about is like you watching these teams come through this competition and stuff, and like the different like dynamics of teams and shit, like how they work together on certain things, and when they don't work together on certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is people that are not willing to let the process happen for them. They're looking at a team that's been doing it 10, 15 years, and they want to be at the same level as that team.
Right.
It isn't about how good of a medic you are.
Right.
Right. It's
Mhm.
about the process, letting the game come on you, letting it build up.
Right.
And you know, it is a game, right?
It is exactly a game.
It is a
not-
game for sure.
If you have not watched the competition, it is nothing like real life.
It's not realistic.
no,
Yeah, it's
No.
nothing like real life.
Well, I will tell you this. I'm going to tell you this.
All right.
The medic that I am today in real life, the decisions I make on a call is because it is a game to me.
Well, yeah.
And if it wasn't for the game, I wouldn't make the choices I would make on a scene, or get to the conclusion as fast. The game made me a better paramedic.
oh, sure, absolutely.
But I was a good. I think I was a good medic when I started at it. But the game refined me, and
And it
that's
can.
and that's the thing that a lot of these guys. You got to let the process get to you. You can't look at a Kelly Byrne and go, "Shit, I'm as good as Kelly." No, you're not.
Right. Yeah.
Very tall.
This is a guy that's been doing it for years and years and
No,
years.
you're not. You're not as good as Kelly.
No.
You know why you're not as good as Kelly? Because Kelly has it's 20 plus years of doing this shit.
Yeah.
In switching,
You're not
the
a
game.
Bill McGrath because it's 20 plus fucking years of
Yeah.
doing this shit.
Right.
And you know, I sit there next to these guys and I'm in awe. And I'm like, because I'm not at their level. You know what I'm saying? I'm not at the level of these two guys because they've been at the game a lot longer than me.
Right.
And that's the
Yeah.
thing of respect you got to have for this.
Absolutely.
You cannot show up to this thing and feel that you have a place at the table with these guys
When you've done it for 2 years.
because you don't have a
Right.
place at the table with
Right.
these guys.
I'm trying not to say anything.
You got you have to build that. You have to build
Me
up. Like it just doesn't happen. You know, the the first
But
competition, the first competition I had ever entered was a clean con competition, and we were last place because we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. Nothing.
Or how
No.
they score.
Like
No,
they've never
nothing.
done it.
It's
They
like,
practiced
that's the
like
game
once.
you're talking about.
And we're talking about our beautiful medical director Abo. He didn't fucking prepare us. Like
No.
telling us, hey, you probably should do this, this, and this. Nothing. No.
And-
we
and-
had no idea.
In
We
his
were
defense, he
completely
don't know
lost.
what's going on either. You know what I mean? Come on.
Well, he was Bigfoot, so
Yeah.
Oh.
He don't
Skunk
know.
ape.
Yeah, skunk
sorry.
ape. Skunk ape.
skunk ape. Yes.
And you know, this is the thing, bro. Like I watch these young kids come through and the things that they do, all these different little gadgets and doohickeys and do whats and all this shit.
Whatnots and what have you.
And you know what I learned this year sitting there, dude, after 20 some odd years is the less shit you have, the better you are at the
Mhm.
competition.
Yep.
If you pack too much shit, that's more shit you got to put back in your bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or
Gets
you
in the
got
way.
too much shit that makes you lose points.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Follow the
Absolutely.
rules. Gotta
You
follow the
know,
rules.
let me ask you this, Braley. How many times in all the different competitions you were doing did you guys sit there and look at the rules for the competition?
Each one we looked at the general rules, you know, but I'll be honest, I never read the Nancy Carolyn book.
It's amazing how many times we made the finals off of something Tim read in a book.
Yeah.
Tim would look
Yeah. Or
and-
Josh.
or Josh.
Yeah.
Tim would look at something that was in the reading list of the rules.
Mhm.
And Tim would go, "Hey man, you got to wash your hands 5 times if you get this shit. Look for some breakback fever. I saw this shit on the book, you know, some shit, and then you got in this scenario.
Yeah, they
It's
give
some
hints in the
random
rules.
shit, man.
So they almost give it to you as long as you
You
look
gotta
at
read the book.
Yeah, you gotta read the book.
You got to read the book.
But the rules do. Yeah.
Yeah.
The rules I have.
They
certain
tell
That's
you what
funny.
the shit is.
Yeah.
And you know something? After watching the process this time, it is my first Bill Shearer ALS BLS competition team.
On the other side.
On the other side of
Yeah.
it, right? It's my first time watching it. It's my first time writing patients for this thing.
Yeah.
And when you watch this thing happen,
Thank
there's no tricks to it. It's a straightforward competition.
Right.
Yeah.
Straight up points to be had.
which brings you back to the same thing. Like you have all the gadgets, you can do all this, but 260 heart rate. I mean, that's all you
Yeah.
need to know to go.
You got to
That's
treat that.
probably unstable.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Have you ever
260, I think that's perfect.
have you
for,
ever
like,
seen that
me.
in an adult?
Well, I mean,
Well, it's an infant.
Have you ever seen it in an adult?
260 already. Yeah, I think
260?
260.
Yeah, I've that was the first time I ever saw somebody get cardioverted.
Oh yeah.
I was
Oh yeah. I'll
Damn.
weld anything over 200, no matter what age.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit it hard with that thing. Like
Yeah.
You're gonna hit it hard.
yeah, I'm gonna hit you hard. This is the thing.
synchronized.
You know, like let
Do
me
it.
let me ask you about this. And this is where the game comes into real life.
Yeah.
It's like I'm sitting in the back of the ambulance, Jason. You delivered a baby. Right? You delivered that the woman you got to the scene, she delivered a baby.
yes.
You didn't do shit.
No.
You pack his mom and the baby up, put him in the back of the ambulance.
Mhm.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. You're riding along. All of a sudden, mom starts complaining of pain, and she feels like she has to push. What do you think's coming?
Either another baby
A second ambulance.
or placenta. I don't know if everything
What's
came out.
number one and what's number two?
What do you mean?
I mean, I feel
What
like
are you gonna put?
you learned that in kindergarten.
What are you gonna put before?
Another baby. I would put another baby. I would be worried that there might be another baby just because.
There you go. You just lost a
baby.
bunch of points.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why you don't make the finals. So
Yeah.
placenta's coming next. Is the placenta delivered?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's the shit right there. Like the placenta delivered.
He
How
didn't
many
say.
babies have
He
you
didn't
delivered?
say.
None.
14.
You're only 14. I thought you said it was like 18.
Nah, 14.
7.
Well,
I do
None.
not like
I've
any of
done
them.
none.
4 of them were twins.
2 in the
So-
same day.
I delivered one on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
But what I'm saying is this, man. Like that's the shit. That's the points right there, right?
Right.
So is there a placenta delivered yet? No.
Yeah.
What's coming next is the placenta.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the shit you got to think about right there.
Right.
Here's the question,
They
Braley,
don't know.
pregnant woman,
Uh-oh.
nausea, vomiting,
Yeah.
right? Antiemetic. What you
I
give it?
love how serious he is.
You cannot give Zofran in the first trimester.
You already lost points. Go and keep going. What you giving?
Kyle.
It's
Those babies don't look like
Give
you.
a
They
fucking
don't
medicine
need
here, man.
I can't remember. It is
B-
famotidine. No, what is that? Anti-nausea.
this. Formaldehyde.
No, it's the option. There's Zofran and
Vinegar?
I can't think. I have way too much.
What'd you say, birthday buddy?
I said Benegrin.
Benegrin.
Benadryl?
Yeah, no.
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 Benadryl, homie.
Benadryl.
I thought you couldn't take Benadryl when you were pregnant.
No, you
Wrong.
can't.
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
Benadryl, preferred antiemetic.
Better
And the
than
pregnant woman.
Benadryl.
No, I got that
Kyle
one.
said
really work well?
Because
I tried it.
Nancy Carolyn
That's
book.
Benadryl.
God
Okay,
rest her.
25
God rest her Jewish soul.
Good job, Kyle.
God rest
He
her
also
Jewish soul,
said that
man.
baby don't
It
look
doesn't
like
really
me.
work well. I tried that myself.
I'm not sure. Does it have red hair?
Hey,
Yes,
So
they all
it's
do.
yours.
but what I'm saying is there's the book answer there.
Right.
Right. That's
Benadryl's not there?
that's the real no. It's not Benadryl.
Benadryl you can't give to anybody.
Hey, remind me to
You're
get
not supposed
Braley a Nancy Carolyn book.
I just
So,
don't do babies.
hey, for this.
And
Or
thank God
people.
I don't
I
make
feel
them.
like I took it before. Not pregnant though.
Oh,
Yeah.
my baby mama took it. Like
Benadryl?
that's all she would take.
Yeah.
Benadryl?
Yes.
You
While
just
she was
use
pregnant?
Zofran in the
Yes.
first
Because she
trimester.
had that like what
She
is
couldn't-
it called? There's a word.
Hyperemesis
Yeah.
Gravidera.
They don't ever give Bennett or Finnegan for that
She
shit.
did. I saw the
Promethazine.
bottle.
Yes. And in the hospital, while she that was part of the reason that Tegan had a little heart rate was because
Right.
they were giving her that.
Yeah.
Because they shouldn't.
Well, but she.
Do you want to look at the class warning and the black box warning?
You know,
all
and that's
that
the
shit that
and
goes
that's the
along
thing
with
I'm
it?
saying is that all of those have black box
warning.
Jeez.
Blah, 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 blah,
Too,
that's
too
all.
many shots on
Yeah.
that one there.
Anyways,
But the whole thing is like, how do you get your team to read the book before you come to the competition?
Ask
Oh,
nicely.
we're on there.
No, you gotta want it. You have to want it. You have to,
provide a
Excuse
team.
me. Excuse me. Can you please read the book before
So-
you get there?
Going around here,
Can we get together and
Yeah.
Can we just read?
Can we hold
Yeah.
hands?
The book says something, and then I had to go through other sources to find out why that means that.
oh, Braley addressed the book. Right away.
Really, I'm gonna quiz
Yeah.
you. I'm gonna quiz you.
I was like,
later,
this
So-
Jackson?
Uh-huh. So here you go. Birthday buddy. You've
Oh.
been the leader and part of a team.
Uh-oh.
What are the effective parts that makes you want to be part of the team, and what are the things that don't make you want to be part of the team?
Oh. Things that make me want to be part of the team is when you feel that everybody is on the same team. So many times you're part of a team and everybody's fighting against each other. It's no, I want to do it my way. No, I want to do it my way. There's no
Too many
compromise. Yeah. There's no compromise. There's no talking about it. There's no support. A strong team leader is your first step. You have to have somebody that's willing to stand up to those people saying, we're doing it my way, instead of, no, let's reevaluate this, or let's, look at it from a different angle or whatever.
I feel like you can also give them an explanation as like why you're doing it your way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Because
you
yours
know,
is wrong.
Yeah, you want to listen to everybody, but
No,
after
no,
a
no,
while,
that-
the
no,
good
you
idea
don't need to
fairy
listen.
is annoying.
Yeah.
Good idea,
Yeah,
Fairy.
here's a good idea, Fairy, that
Oh, yeah.
stops, and we just need to
Yeah.
do it. Get it
So I'll
done.
explain this later. We're gonna do it this way for right now.
Yeah.
And then as soon as it's done, if anybody has any questions, then we can talk about it.
Then you
big
can shut the
thing-
fuck up.
A big
Right,
thing
it's just a
for
fucking
me
Friday every day.
is just being heard, is knowing that you're listening to the things that I say. And if I'm wrong, that's fine. But don't just tell me I'm wrong and act like I'm stupid or it was a bad idea. Explain it to me. Like,
Yeah.
tell me why this way is better. Make me see it a different way. Like, I'm really big on that. I need that explanation.
I think a lot. I mean, I guess people that actually care want to know, like,
Yeah.
why did that happen?
Yeah.
You know, and even in the medical field, like,
What-
you know, you guys are so much more highly trained, and you come here and you fly a patient out, like, oh, you know, I didn't even notice that. I didn't look at that. I didn't think of that.
Would you take
You know,
would you take as an answer like, hey, listen, trust me on this. This is the right thing to do. I'm going to tell you what it's all about later.
Yeah.
oh, of course.
Yes.
And you would
Yeah.
take the buy-in on that.
Well, I think
from
it
you-
depends on who it's coming from.
Yes, from you, yes, I would absolutely.
If
It
you were to
does.
tell me that because you have,
yeah.
yes. If it was Braley telling me that, no.
What the fuck?
No.
I know a lot more than you.
The answer is no.
I mean,
And then I'll let you die.
again, it
Whatever,
really
Carlos
does
will
depend
do.
on it really does depend
Someone
on
else
who
do
tells you
Microsoft
that,
Word.
because I have had bosses in the past that have said, just trust me on this. Unfortunately, those people have lied to me in the past. And,
Yes.
like, it's hard
Yeah.
to trust once they lie to your
I think
face.
I think sometimes the delivery method is
Yeah.
goes a long way too.
Absolutely.
And a huge part of it is how you act as part of that team leading up to that and or after it.
Yeah, and you know, man, sometimes I think that there is situations where the whole picture is not being seen by everybody.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Agreed.
saying? And
True.
if you have a vantage point where you can see the whole picture, and you can go like, "Hey, listen, let's do it this way," and I got you.
Yeah.
I promise you that we're going to end up where we need to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But sometimes as a leader, you've got to be able to throttle back and go like, "Fuck, I really don't know which way this is going." You know what I'm saying? I really don't know which way this is going to go. We're going to try to do our best to get to the thing. I'll be honest with you, man. Like last couple of weeks and the things that have been happening, man. There was a couple of times that I just didn't know what was going on. Right? I didn't know, but I go, we've got to trust the process.
Right.
We've got to trust the process, and we've got to let it happen. Let's see what happens.
Right.
We may fail at doing that. More shots.
Mhm.
And
I'll take another.
we may fail at this. You know what I'm saying? Like this is gonna be a failure, but we're gonna learn the fuck out of this.
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I'm saying? Like I'm willing.
You don't fail. So like,
No, sir. That's not true.
well,
We have fallen on our face multiple times,
not since I've been here.
and this is how we learn.
But
Yes, we have.
you've learned in the past. You've learned.
Yeah. And this is
I
how
get
we
it.
learn. Now you gotta have style and failure, though.
Oh yeah. There are style points.
You gotta have style and failures. You know, like you gotta be able to take the loss just like you take the win.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I always think of like Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders is that. Was an Oklahoma State fan. Oklahoma University of Oklahoma fan. Barry Sanders goes to Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State, when Barry Sanders is there, beats the fuck out of the University of Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who Barry Sanders' dad didn't change his shirt. He didn't give a fuck his son is going to that other school. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of fucked
And,
up.
and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
throws Barry Sanders does a touchdown dance the only time that he's done that. And he goes to his dad, we beat your team. And I get in the end zone, breaks college records, still haven't been broken to the day.
Right.
And his dad goes, yeah, you should have acted like you've been in the end zone once or twice before. Right? Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be classy in victory just as you are in the loss,
Yeah.
in the defeat. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
True. True.
Look at this dude right here.
It's,
Hello.
Do you know that dude?
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
okay
That's not
to
Dusty.
jump up and down
You know that
and
dude?
be excited.
You don't know him? No. Okay.
Yes. No. No. No.
All right. Nope.
So,
Okay.
so
Enjoy.
this is the thing, man. You've
Not
got to
fair.
be able to be grateful in the loss as you are in the win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. There's more in life to take away from losing. There is from winning. Like
That's a true story.
they're
You learn so much more when you lose
man,
than when you
failing
win.
at some has taught me many ways on how to do one fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But that's
Can't
only
do
if
it
you
that way.
care. That's only if you care. If you don't
oh
give a
man,
shit,
I
then,
care
you
about
know.
losing,
yeah, well, I know you do.
and
so
it
do I.
hurts, and it doesn't go right, and it's like I was like a day like today. Shit, how many shit didn't go
Yeah.
the way we planned it to go that way?
I don't think any of your day went
No, fuck no, it didn't.
down
Yeah.
to peppermint lip gloss.
Yeah, I got a blowjob with some peppermint blowjob. I mean, just all the way down to that shit today, and it goes down the whole the thing.
Sorry about the peppermint lip.
But at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
you know,
I've had worse.
tingly.
Yeah.
You know?
at the end of the day, I'm here doing the job today.
Yes, you've had a retinal detachment.
Yes.
Oh no, I meant the other thing.
Things have gone bad for you. brother.
I mean, I wouldn't complain about peppermint when it was like the clown of it went down on you with all the
Yes.
teeth. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
But
Let me tell you what a big
That's
girl
why the
can't
answer would be
do
no.
for Braley.
no. What?
Let me tell you what a big girl can't do for Braley. Not a goddamn thing.
Hey, warmth in the winter.
She's 30 girl.
Yeah. But Jason, now you sit here allegedly as a leader.
He's a leader.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
a leader.
A leader
I
of
look
one.
up to, and he's a lieutenant.
Right. A leader of one.
But you know, like in those things that what is it that makes you a strong lieutenant?
Oh my. Shots too. Thank you.
What's your best qualities as a lieutenant?
I would say just the fact that I'm going to go out there and do the same job as anybody else. You know, unfortunately, you know, I don't have the luxury of having extra people, so I and the other guy that I work with have to do it all. So you have a house fire, we're working for the most part by ourselves. You have an extrication, we're working by ourselves. You have a cardiac arrest, the two of us are working a cardiac arrest by ourselves, you know. So it's just one of those things. I'm used to doing that, being the same level as the person I'm working with and working just as hard as they are. But then on the other end of it, you have to be able to step back a little bit to get a full view of the entire scenario, the entire scene, because you have to make decisions based on what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't have the ability to just be heads down.
No.
You can't be just heads down. I mean,
Even with two people, you know.
Yeah.
But I think that helps make somebody a good leader too, is when they're willing and able to be in the thick of it with you, like
Yeah,
with their
absolutely.
team, like, and you don't hesitate to do that.
Yeah, I think it puts you at a disadvantage in the sense sometimes, or you got to be you've got to be a worker bee and an Indian
Oh yeah.
and a chief,
Yeah.
all at once.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
True.
saying?
I mean,
And like,
Absolutely.
you know, you're definitely at a disadvantage where you're supervising the work you having to do yourself, you know, and it's like, shit, how do you do that?
Yep.
You know, welcome to the Rescue Company 1.
thank God I've been doing it for 20 years.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Braley, you've been at war before.
We played around.
Yeah. And in that sense, is like, did you ever have a leadership role when you were out there doing that stuff, or?
Yes.
Oh gosh, who would do that?
Yeah.
I know.
That's not funny right now.
Yeah.
Funny. You talk about leadership. She's been nothing but putting it down.
Yeah.
And it's not funny. We're not talking about a veteran. And you
Yeah.
got your hand in my face.
So, but when you're sitting there in like
It's more medical.
yeah, well, there's a lot to be said for that, right? You're trying to prioritize, you know, who gets what, you know, who's doing this.
Or they don't know what they're doing. So they're like,
Yeah.
I need Braley because I
Yeah.
need this critical issue because I don't know what we're doing. They're like, and they bring, and I'm the guy.
Yeah.
I do think everybody needs a Braley in their life.
Exactly.
I concur.
Exactly that thing.
And they're always like,
where I'm
when
getting
it's
at.
technical, I need something going on. They're like, I need him.
Yeah.
Braley, can you do this?
Well,
can you get this? And I get it done.
In the same
Yeah.
situation that Jason's in, this is the thing I wanted to bring up. Here's this. Like, do you take that guy's hands and teach him how to do it? Or do you just put him to the side and make him watch you do it?
You got to go beforehand. We do it. It's called crawl, walk, run. You know,
See one,
I
do
see
one, teach
do
one.
and then
What?
what do you need? Okay, then you kind of get good at it, and you're like certified. I'll be there if you need me. You're never
Yeah.
going to fail if I'm around,
Yeah.
but go do it if you need
Yeah.
help. And when you're there, they've had that confidence because they're not going to fail because you're there. So then they feel like you can do it.
Like they
Yeah.
can do. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what a teacher.
Yeah.
Do one,
You
teach
know,
one.
in a
I
sense,
feel
it's
like
like
that Montessori people have that right.
like
All right, I
you
take it
know,
back. You can be a good leader.
getting to a call. Like there's times people are not getting the point, right? They're not getting to it. Sometimes I just want to illustrate, hey, this is what's happening right now. This is what we need to do right now.
Right.
And I need you. I know you haven't gotten it, but I need you to do it this time. And
Right.
this is how we're going to do it.
Yeah.
And I don't take the tool from their hand. I just show them how to use that tool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's
I mean,
the patience. That's the patience you got to have.
Right. And that's, I mean, and nobody's going to learn.
Well,
Nobody's going to learn by just watching
Watching.
you the whole time. It's
You
not going to happen.
got to let them do it.
Even the cadaver, we had one of the females and she's trying to do things and everyone's yelling at her. I said, stop.
Yeah.
I go, you got it. Let's figure it out. Get the feel. You get it. You're doing it right. And over time, she got the feel and she got it. And if she felt like she had confidence now, instead of telling
A lot to
someone
be said.
Yeah.
There's a lot to be said for that, man.
Absolutely.
There's a lot to be
Happy
said
for
for making.
You remember when we opened the chest and you got to mess around everything?
Oh, that was a blast.
You know,
Kind of
when
broke his heart.
little success, little
Literally.
success.
It was a
make
very
big
bad heart.
victories, bro.
Yep.
Little success,
Very-
make big victories. Go ahead, baby.
I don't know.
What you got anything to give the people before we leave?
Are we leaving?
Soon.
Team. I mean, sorry.
Team, yes. Be nice to everybody. Like, you don't need to be an asshole.
I meant the other team. But anyway.
No, I meant for everybody.
but you know-
don't need to be an asshole.
be a team player.
You can be nice.
You know,
Boobs
That's all I
makes it
have to
happen.
say.
there's a lot to be bridged in being a Trish type leader. You know what I'm saying? Because like people would take
I don't know
advantage.
what you're saying.
People would take advantage of you when you were a leader.
They did.
I took advantage of you.
That doesn't count. That does not count.
That's subjective.
I think it might.
You know, it's
Here's the thing.
yes.
Like, I am not the kind of person that is going to stab somebody in the back. So it generally surprises me when it happens to me.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
because I don't ever think
To harm anyone.
to do things like that.
Yeah.
So it doesn't cross my mind that that's going to happen.
Yeah.
You don't have that vindictive trait.
It don't.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's always a shock. Like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
I would do a lot of things for people, even if I'm not necessarily a huge fan.
Yeah.
But when I start to notice that people take advantage of me and people start to be assholes to me, that's when it stops.
Yeah.
Yep.
There
Yeah.
is no more nice Trish.
You know,
That's not a good thing.
it is an art form to be able to continue doing what you got to do
Now I can't.
in the face of not facing opposition.
I mean, here's the thing. I'll forgive it a couple times, but after like 4 or 5, we're fucking done.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's a weakness to improve on.
But sometimes you don't have a choice.
I know, and I don't fucking like that at all.
It's a weakness to improve on, man.
Sometimes you,
know-
just gotta go.
You know, sometimes, man, you just got to be able to look at things and go, well, it is what it is.
Mhm.
I never did mind the little things. You know what
I
I'm
generally don't mind the little things until they have malice.
saying? That's from a movie, by the way.
Yes.
Everybody.
I don't mind the little things until
Jodie
they have
Foster.
malice that goes along with them. And once there's malice that I've noticed and I'm done. Like, I will help you as long as you can be a good human. But once you have showed me that you can't be a good human, you can go fuck yourself.
Yep.
I'm not here to pick you up anymore. I'm not kidding, and you know it.
I know. I know
Oh, we
you.
know.
We know.
No
Hey,
Rice Krispie treats for them.
and this
That's
is
bad.
And this
Fuck
is
no.
and this is where Amanda comes in. And
She's the
This-
same way.
I know, but Amanda does learn that sometimes you got to persevere.
Listen, I've done that enough. I'm old enough to say fuck yourself.
I have not surrounded myself with people that tell me what I want to hear.
You know, the difference is maybe not necessarily a good thing, but
I'm
I
going
do
through menopause right now.
know
I think that may
do
be a huge
have
thing.
a vindictive side.
I don't.
So for me,
Yeah,
when
me neither.
people are acting like that, it puts me in more of a mindset to be like, oh yeah, fuck you, I can do it better. Watch this.
Yeah.
I just fucking walk away.
Right. And see,
Amen.
sometimes that is the better choice, whereas somebody like me, I don't walk away.
Right.
And I probably should,
Right.
but I don't.
I probably.
Because, oh, you think you can outdo me in the asshole department? Huh? Watch this.
Whoa.
Hey, I will say this though.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should be more like you.
Watch this.
Maybe I should be a little more
I think you
vindictive.
both would make a good human together.
So you're saying I'm not a good human right
I
now?
think you're an amazing human.
Mm.
That's not what I said.
You waste so much emotional
What you
energy on being
implied.
vindictive that just doesn't matter to me. I just want to
Exactly.
be done.
You know,
Just move
listen,
on. Who cares?
Hey.
Get better things.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
And I wish I could be more like that.
Sometimes you gotta finish the job.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm still gonna finish the job.
Yes, I know you are.
With her minty lip gloss and all.
I'm gonna finish your job here in a few.
I hope so.
Yeah. So listen, as the Rotor Turns is back, you know it is amazing the acquired taste this podcast is.
Oh, yeah.
It is an acquired
So
taste, for
acquire
sure.
some taste.
Yes,
Are we gonna drink this shit?
I don't
I want
know.
to thank the 3 people that are still on watching us.
You know, like people.
One is Kyle.
People will download this later.
Yes,
you know, and
absolutely.
Yes.
they will listen to it and they will learn, you know, in the 4 minutes of coherent conversation that Braley had. and
See, I didn't even get 5 minutes.
and
Told you.
and different things that happen throughout here. But the one thing that we are not is fake.
No, we are
We
not
are
that.
real, and that we will deliver what we are.
We're really
Like,
not
we're
very good at being fake.
And
Not-
anybody that
I'm
has
sorry.
come,
I am not good at being fake.
anybody that's come to the classes, you're gonna realize that. Real
you know, I think what attracts the people that do come here is the imperfections of
Yeah.
know, and how we present reality to people.
Oh, these are real
yeah.
people. They're real things.
as real things are. But I will say this: hire a motherfucker that comes through this place. Is probably the best
It's
employee
gonna be
you
your
have.
best hire
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the best employee you have. There isn't
because
a
we
fucking,
fuck with them
It's not a thing you're gonna do to that person that's
that
gonna
we haven't
shake them.
done.
It's not a thing that's going to do to them that it's going to make them ungrateful for being there. You know, because that's the thing is that people that do make it through this thing, they come through here and they go out there, they're fucking hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're Eye of the Tiger, fucking full on Rocky. Dude, they
Like the
want
Katy
it.
Perry song.
They fucking want it.
Yep.
And they make it through. They take some punishment. They take, not getting paid or anything like this. But let me say this, because Birthday Buddy's been around this thing for a little bit now. It's like,
Almost a year.
my guys get paid first
They
before I do.
Yeah.
Every time.
Like we're
We eat it a lot.
I eat Trish a lot. Listen, 6
So you do get
years,
paid.
I could have new floors, but I
So
don't.
you guys can. Oh, you guys can have the
Six-
music, right?
6
Everybody can hear
years,
music?
A little bit.
6
I
years
thought it
into
was just
this.
background noise.
And this is the one thing I will say. We're gonna close on this. 6 years into this.
It up, yo.
6 years. Paid myself once.
Oh,
And that is the true fucking story. 6 years, I've paid myself once.
Yep.
But man, we got dudes out there doing it, making their own shit, and we make it happen for them.
yeah.
And that's the true story. Till the next time.
Bobby, hold on before you do that. Bobby G says, I love the dark humor and honesty.
You'll
So
always
Yeah.
get honesty here.
Yeah.
You will
Yeah.
always get
that
honesty
is
here
right.
and dark humor.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Next Friday though, there'll be an update on what being in a room with hotel room with Braley is like.
Oh yeah.
For
I'll
we
tell you,
do.
it's magnificent.
Yes.
I can't wait to hear about it.
Until next time, go fuck yourself. Bye.